Yesterday I died. Today's been different. A short audio play by Mark Till. FX. Flesh and tissue sliced. The wet slap of meat on metal.
Gallbladder normal.
It's not every day you see your own gallbladder. Look at it. Squidgy little grenade. What does it even do? To think I've had that inside me all these years, just quietly getting on with its business. No need for you anymore, little fella. Your work here is done. Now, don't go thinking you're finding an appendix in there either. As the scar bears witness, that part-timer is long gone.
Evidence of historical appendectomy.
I was off school for 3 weeks. Dad and I spent the whole time eating ice cream and watching old episodes of Doctor Who. Best 3 weeks of my life. That's now confirmed. Like most people, I presumed death would be it. Full stop, lights out. But apparently not. For now, at least, I remain strangely aware of what's happening, like I'm floating above my body. Scientists are forever banging on about the mystery of consciousness. Turns out, it's crazier than they think. How long it'll last is anyone's guess. Maybe I'll decompose with my body. Maybe I'm an afterglow, a brain ghost. Who knows? But today, like it or not, I have a front row seat at my own post-mortem.
Lungs clear, healthy.
Healthy lungs! What are the chances? Regular social smoking from the age of 14 and they're still as clean as a whistle. All that guilt and worry for nothing. You see, it's never what you think it'll be. You spend years worrying about lung cancer, but never suspect your girlfriend's planning the perfect murder. I really should have seen it coming. We become joint owners of the house I bought, and she suddenly takes an interest in detective fiction. Deep down, I suppose I knew something wasn't right, a sort of gut feeling.
Contents of the stomach.
Speaking of which,
FX. Sludgy pouring sound.
yeah, speaking of which,
Looks like sausage, mushroom.
It's a pizza.
Inspector.
The night he died, they went for pizza.
yeah, that new Italian place. We had a voucher. If I'd known it was my last meal, I'd definitely have had the dessert. Mary knew, of course, and she still let me use that voucher. What a bitch.
I want a full toxicology report.
There's no physical indication of poisoning.
Well, he must have died of something.
Yeah, poison. She's way smarter than that, pal. That's the best you can do. Miss Mary Gallagher is getting away with murder. Not to mention an attractive semi-detached. Perfect for young professionals in an up-and-coming area. Come on, people. Use your brains. Use mine if you prefer. But think.
Here's the liver.
FX. Squelch slap.
Hell's teeth, look at the size of it.
Seems normal.
Normal? There's hardly room for anything else. I was basically a walking liver.
The girlfriend says he was as pissed as a newt the night he died.
Only because she kept refilling my glass. Of course, that was part of her plan.
Wine and beer at the restaurant. Shot when they got home.
Yeah, guess whose idea they were? But we had a great night. I thought it was my jokes making her eyes shine like that. For the first time in ages, it seemed we were really getting along. My last clear memory is her head thrown back in laughter, mouth wide, rows of glistening white teeth. Then I must have blacked out.
Right, let's see what the heart can tell us.
She's a poet. She doesn't know it. The heart. Now we're getting somewhere. We met at university. She was studying biochemistry with medical pharmacology. I was studying drama with circus skills. We just sort of hit it off. Suddenly, we're on holiday in Bali. I blink and we're living together. It all seemed so easy, so meant to be. I know this will sound corny, but
FX. Loud buzzsaw grinding through ribs, squelching and slicing.
Didn't he have a spot of ticker trouble a few years back?
Atrial fibrillation leading to arrhythmia. Corrected itself within 48 hours. Brought on by excessive consumption of alcohol.
Interesting.
there it is. The red herring, ladies and gentlemen, caught hook, line, and sinker. Cause of death, broken heart. Thank you, and good night.
It looks healthy enough, but that's no guarantee, especially with a history of arrhythmia.
We've ruled out everything else. You're saying there's no toxins, no wounds or marks of any kind, no sign of asphyxiation, no diseases or illnesses. He just takes a bath, puts on his pajamas, gets into bed, and never wakes up.
Hang on a second.
Yes, here we go. The niggling doubt, the fly in the ointment, the dog in the nighttime. Let's be having it.
What is it?
It's just his bladder was full.
Bingo! Yes, it was.
So?
So when people get ready for bed, they usually go to the toilet.
Yes, they do. Give the lady a coconut.
Well, yeah, but the amount he drank that night.
I suppose.
No. Don't give up. You're so close. Make the deduction. Full bladder plus bath plus pajamas equals...
Oh, I don't know. Most likely it was his heart, after all.
Agreed. Poor bastard. Hey, listen, I don't suppose you're free tonight. I've got a voucher for that new Italian place in town.
Tonight? Yeah, that sounds good.
Great. I'll message you later.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, don't mind silent witness over here. Most likely it was his heart. And it's game, set, and match to Mary. You've got to admit, she played a blinder. I mean, the clue of the full bladder should have told you that I didn't get myself ready for bed that night, that I was, in fact, already dead. But who'd ever have guessed that she'd go to all that trouble? That after stupefying me with spirits, she'd run a hot bath and practically frog marched me into it. That when I was dozing happily in the water, she'd fetch the radio and insist on singing along to Tragedy by Steps. Steps. Not even the sodding Bee Gees. That she'd wait for the chorus, look me right in the eye, smile, and then drop the radio into the bath water. That the electrical current would stop my heart without leaving a trace, that she'd calmly drain the bath water, dispose of the radio, dry me off, dress me in my pajamas, and arrange my lifeless body in our bed. That she'd sleep beside me all that night, as if nothing had happened, before putting on her best shock voice to call the ambulance in the morning? So yeah, when you compare it with that, most likely, it was my heart. Oh well. What's done is done. There's no point crying about it, even if I could. You have to look on the bright side. I've still got my funeral to look forward to. It'll be nice to see everyone. Only, I haven't told you the worst part yet. You see, the worst part about being a disembodied consciousness is that, unlikely as it may seem, you can still get a song stuck in your head.
Music. Tragedy by Steps. Ends.